we are based on a website, and the website is set up to as an information bank, effectively, for over 55s, which is intended to encourage people and inform people and inspire people to lead their fullest lives. So from that website, we have multiple links to learning opportunities, to physical activity opportunities, and to volunteering or social contribution opportunities as an information bank. And our core ideology is that a full life taps into the recognized synergies between learning new things, taking exercise, and making a physical contribution. So all we're trying to do is to create, as I say, one of those levers for older people to get back into the mainstream of making a material social contribution. So on the site, we ask people if they can or would like to submit a half-page hub tale, which is a learning experience they've had, or a volunteering experience, or a physical challenge they've done. Tell us, it's something decent, it's something nice, it's something that raises awareness, which in the work environment people don't take the time to think about. From that platform, we run a challenge called the All-in-One, which is our take as an equivalent to Duke of Edinburgh's Award for the over 55s. It's not exactly Duke of Edinburgh's Award, but it's based on those three principles. It calls for people to take physical exercise, to make a social contribution, volunteer, and to learn something new. So it gives a structured approach towards self-improvement, self-development, and if you like, a context for people to go into volunteering situations and not be worried about how they're going to get out of the volunteering situations. You make a commitment under the All-in-One to do a certain number of weeks and a certain number of hours. There is nothing in place for those people as a central point of reference about what constitutes a socially and physically and mentally productive later years. Younger people have the Duke of Edinburgh's Award, or they have the National Citizenship Service, or schools, or Cadet Corps, Scouts, any guides, any of these things, who tell you what the social contract is, even if you don't stick to it. But there's nothing for people aged over 55. The reality is, when people leave the workplace, they have on the Friday afternoon a status, a structure, a motivation, an income, a friendship group. And then on the Monday morning, they don't have any of those things. And for a lot of people, there can be a very big void as they try and construct a productive and healthy retirement. The research suggests that up to 25% of people who retire struggle. And there is nothing in place for those people as a central point of reference about what constitutes a socially and physically and mentally productive later years. For many years, after they start to feel slightly marginalized through unconscious ageism. I think a great number of the aging population would like to stay active and socially engaged and socially relevant. And if, as an employer, you did understand that, I'm fairly confident that you would feel attracted to our Bridge to Retirement scheme. And our Bridge to Retirement scheme is to ask employers simply to register their outgoing employees with us, and we'll take it from there. And we think that's good corporate social responsibility. The cost to the employer is minimal. We ask them to buy a piece of kit or something that they can give, but don't think that it's enough just to have a leaving party. Combine that with registering your employee. We have a package, and you can register your outgoing employees with us, and at least then you give them the means to develop a constructive approach going forwards. We run a second challenge called the Charities Challenge, because we know that a lot of people who are over 55 won't be able to do the All-in-One. So the Charities Challenge is a generic challenge, which is groups of people can come together, create their own challenge, entirely their own challenge, whatever it is that suits their particular group. And the coordinator that they register will run it through our website, publicize it if they want to, and then the coordinator tells us who in the group has achieved the challenge, and then we will issue a personalized certificate to the coordinator to deliver. So if collectively we offer them a lever by which a structure by which they can stay active mentally, stay active physically, and make a social contribution which is externally validated and recognized, then I think we can make a small contribution towards making an aging population into a really useful resource.